Coffee with Red. We are in Kelowna at the Bight Jenny. I'm going to do a little Q&A. Keep watching.
Oh my god, it's the Mad Beat.
What is One Broken Biker?
One Broken Biker is a 100% volunteer-based nonprofit that helps injured motorcyclists. It's got a lot of moving wheels on it or with it, but basically the heart and soul is we help injured riders financially and compassionately. So when a rider goes down, either themselves or family member fills out the form on our website, goes directly to our outreach team. Within 48 hours, we make contact with the family, or we try to make contact with the family, and then we offer compassion and financial assistance during that time of while you're dealing with a motorcycle accident.
Okay, where are you?
I'm in a coffee shop in Kelowna called Bight Jenny. It's adorable. There's like these cute little photos, this comfy couch that we're on. It's really sweet. I love my coffee.
What is this segment going to be called?
I'm going to do a group of videos, and it's just going to be like Coffee with Red, or I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but motorcycles and coffee, because I love coffee. And each video is just going to be different, answering questions, people have commented on some of the videos, so I'm just going to go through them and answer the questions that are being asked.
How long have you been riding?
I've been riding now for 9 years. 9 years. I started in 2012. Got my first bike.
And what was your first bike?
I had a 2012 Harley Davidson Sportster. It was a great bike.
What is your current bike?
My current bike is a Road Glide 2019 Road Glide Special Harley Davidson. I do love my Harleys.
How did OBB start?
It started after my dad was in a really serious motorcycle accident. He was riding in front of me. I was on my bike, and he ended up going down on a really busy highway in Calgary, Alberta. And from him being in the hospital, it was so expensive for me to be in and out of the hospital. Paying for parking, gas, food, like it just. Obviously, you're not worrying about those extra expenses at the time, but when he was there for 3 months, it added up, and it was. I realized that not only are the injured riders somebody that we need to be helping, but it's also the family that's outputting and having the financial burden as well when a motorcycle accident happens.
How has OBB progressed?
Well, we started off with just wanting to help one injured rider a year. It was kind of just something that myself and my friend were just going to do, something nice to do. And all we had thought that was that we were going to help one rider a year, but that quickly changed, and each year we've just gotten bigger and bigger. Now we have memberships, and it's just, the organization is just expanding. We ended up putting it so it was Canada-wide, instead of just doing it Alberta or city-wide. We decided let's go all of Canada, so anyone in Canada can that's been in a motorcycle accident can use our services. Sorry, that was distracting.
Yeah. What was the first initial steps of starting an organization like that?
Well, we came up with the idea of just doing the fundraiser, like let's do a poker run, let's do a silent auction, just any way that we could raise funds. But as we were developing that first event, in the middle of it, we ended up getting the idea, hey, we're going to do this every year. And then we ended up naming it, and then it wasn't just. So originally it was named like the Glen Life Poker Run or fundraiser, but then we changed it and said we're going to do this every year. And my dad actually, he kept calling himself One Broken Biker in the hospital, and he would just repeat it all the time, like I'm just a broken biker, I'm just one broken biker. And honestly, it just came from that. I just thought it sounded cool. The organization started because of One Broken Biker, and now we've helped hundreds of people, So the initial steps were just to do the fundraiser, trying to get the word out that we were organizing this, and we just want to help injured riders.
What is One Broken Biker known for?
When you're a part, okay, so One Broken Biker is not a club. I need to say that first off. We are 100% a nonprofit organization. But because it's in the biking community, it naturally has developed a community of itself. And when you're part of the organization, or you're part of a bigger thing, it's not just you're part of a group and they help injured riders. You become, it's such a community of people, and One Broken Biker is just, it's more than just us helping injured riders. It's really become a staple, or it's becoming a staple in the motorcycle community, because we don't discriminate of who you ride with, what you ride, or what you have on the back of your jacket. We just want to help injured motorcyclists.
Where do you want to see OBB in 10 years from now?
I used to always say that I want our logo to be as recognizable as the Harley-Davidson logo. I don't know if that's something that can be achieved, but that's kind of where my, it might not be 10 years, it might be more like 20 or 30 years, but I want to be Canada-wide. We help Canada-wide, but I want to be recognized Canada-wide. I want the organization to be a staple in the biking community. If you ride a motorcycle, you know what One Broken Biker is.
How many riders have you helped?
How many riders? We have helped, we've been running for 9 years now, and in the last just couple of years, I would say 3 years, we're over 300 injured riders, and just last year alone was our biggest financial growth. We donated out $80,000 to 105 injured riders. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And also comment any questions you have below, and I will be sure to answer them on my next video, Coffee with Red.